Hello there, my very good friends. On this after news,
Yep.
we're going to explain the real reason why CM Punk missed AEW TV last week.
An AEW star is returning to your screens after months away.
Does a new trademark application hint at Cesaro's wrestling future?
And the real reason Matt Sydal hasn't been on AEW in recent weeks. I'm Adam Wilborn.
And I'm Andy Murray.
And this is the After News.
Where is CM Punk? He's filming the next season of Heels, isn't he? Ricky Reyes almost said like the old Ring of Honor wrestler. Ricky Rabies is back on the scene, crispy and clean, biting people and giving them a nasty illness because rabies is not good. That's my analysis of the situation.
Good hot take. I
But
like
yeah,
it.
if you were wondering why there was no CM Punk on last week's Dynamite or Rampage, that's why. He's filming season 2 of Heels.
That's the thanks you get, Wardlow. You ungrateful prick!
This is according to Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio. Yeah, filming is going to take place over the next few weeks. You know, no confirmation of this, but maybe that'll mean Punk won't be around for a few weeks. But there you go. There's not a whole lot more to it than that. He obviously beat MJF at don't do a gimmick. He beat MJF at the pay-per-view, and he's not been on TV this past week. Going to be on this week, would appear not. Heels. Have you ever seen Heels?
I've never seen it.
I've
I've
never
not watched it.
either.
But I mean, it makes sense he wouldn't be on telly. At the end of the day, he lost the feud with MJF.
Cool.
Well, he won 2-1. Am I? No lies detected.
Cool.
So, yes, he's off doing telly stuff. When he comes back, you sense that it actually might work pretty well in their favour, because you and I were discussing this in the office the other day, in terms of you got Better Build coming up in April, where I don't know who faces Hangman Page for the title there, but after that, Double or Nothing, yeah, you could run it back with Adam Cole, for example, because obviously they wouldn't exact match, so they'd all the titles and blah, 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 all the champions in it. And then after that, you've got Road to Double or Nothing, and there's not many other people who can claim to be up there as title challengers more than CM Punk.
Yeah, he's absolutely in that conversation. And if you want to keep him away for a little bit so that the Battle of the Belts program can breathe, it's a good idea. Also, sometimes wrestlers just taking 2 or 3 or 4 weeks off every now and then is good. Keeps them fresh.
Exactly.
Keeps them fresh. Maybe not.
AJ Styles is coming back to Raw tonight. I'm excited to see that. That's an example.
Is he going to put Edge's blue lights in the
Oh,
beer?
absolutely.
What do you reckon?
He's going 2-footed by the sounds of things.
I hope he is.
Because
Those Edge promos are. Anyway, next story.
Kip Sabian. Let's give you an update on Kip Sabian. He has been missing from AEW screens for quite some time now, unless you've spotted some bloke wearing a cardboard box on his head and eye
Underrated.
holes.
Over it.
Indeed.
That's the one.
And he has teased a return properly now, Kip Sabian, tweeting on Sunday evening, I think it's coming up on the time the Forgotten One should get back to work. It's #inevitable. You and I noticed that was also the phrase that Death Triangle used on their Rampage promo on Friday night. Do you think there's going to be an association there? And I've not seen Kip Sabian for bloody ages. I'm excited to see what he's going to do when he comes back.
Yeah, he's been away since last May. I guess technically he's been there because he's been in the crowd with the box and stuff. But it's interesting the way that thing's panned out, isn't it? Because like it's never acknowledged. It's just kind of this thing that's got a few people noticing online.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Kip Sabian with a box. What the hell's going on there? Shoulder surgery last year. He got jettisoned by Miro prior to that.
Yes, he did.
Obviously in the aftermath of Arcade Anarchy, which was a stupendous
Yeah, it's
time.
great, that.
He got married on TV last year in the wedding segment as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, he had his moments before going away. So, I guess he's somebody who's going to be brought back with a new character, this Forgotten One, or maybe he's going to wrestle with a box. Who the hell knows? But yeah, a guy we haven't seen in a long time. It's going to feel fresh regardless of when he comes back because he's been gone so long. So, yeah. Hope he's made a full recovery. And looking forward to seeing what he does, whatever it may be.
Yeah, intrigued to see what they've got planned for him, because like you say, he's been there without being acknowledged for quite some time. You sense that he's going to want to make a statement when he comes back. Or maybe they're just Nick Cody's gimmick from WWE and he starts bagging people. So, or I suppose it'd be boxing technically.
Them. Yeah.
We've already had one of them. He was yawning during a title match, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, Mike Tyson, eh? What a boy. Right, what am I talking about? Cesaro.
Go more Scottish.
Claudio Castagnoli's filed a new trademark application, Ken.
What's this mean?
What's
this all about?
I'll speak in English. Right, new trademark application from the artist formerly known as Cesaro.
Cesaro.
filed with the USPTO on the 14th of March.
Is that the new name for the HFO?
Yes, it is. Matt, Andrade El Idolo and Jose the Assistant have absorbed the United States Patent and Trademark Office. Yeah. Fair play, they're really rich.
And my favourite stable.
Yeah, they... What are we doing? Like this video? I love it. He's fired a trademark for Cesaro. Cesaro.
Do it again.
Cesaro.
What's that? Is that Cesaro without all the letters?
Yeah.
I say all the letters, but it's got some letters.
CSRO. And it's a logo.
Not quite a Wordle.
No, not quite. It's a logo, and the O has the cross from the Swiss flag in the middle. So
that makes sense.
He's fired a trademark application for that on the 14th of March. Reasons for it are merchandising, by the looks of things. Hats, shirts, socks, sweatshirts, coffee beans. Sounds like he's going to sell coffee. All right, fair play. And wrestling as well. Wrestling services, wrestling exhibits, all of that good stuff.
Makes a lot of sense. This.
Yeah, technical language. So, is it going to be his ring name? I wonder. Maybe we'll see. Who knows? We'll find out. Because you could get away. Well, could you get away with pronouncing it like Cesaro and spelling it like Cesaro?
Oh, I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? We better ask. Go and phone Johnny Lawyer after we've done this, and we'll find it out. Who's our favourite wrestling lawyer? IRS?
IRS, yeah.
There you go. Bray Wyatt, where's your dad at?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Remember when David Otunga used to just drink coffee on Monday Night Raw, and that was his role?
His gimmick was man who holds cup. Wears a sweater vest.
Yeah. Is he going to AEW, you reckon? It's best place for him.
Yeah.
You said, actually, to be fair, didn't you say you wanted him to maybe explore other avenues or opportunities and then end up in AEW?
Like, if he goes to AEW, I would like him to have one of these deals that a lot of people have in AEW where he can work everywhere because he's just so talented.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think there isn't a single company, at least from an in-ring product perspective, who wouldn't benefit from having Claudio Cesaro on the roster. If he signed with New Japan, I think that would be great as well, don't get me wrong, or even one of the other Japanese promotions, but he's someone I would like to see cast a wide net.
Yeah.
Free agent since WWE contract expired, so he can work. I mean, he could show up on Raw tonight if he wanted. No non-compete. So yeah, we'll see what's next for Cesaro.
I'm gonna keep tabs on this because I love him. He's so talented. I think he's going to smash it wherever he ends up, and fair play to him for exploring other opportunities. He'd be completely within his rights to stick around in WWE and just collect a paycheck, but he wants to explore other stuff. Go and support him if you want to go and buy his merch through this or whatever, but I'm very, very excited to see where he ends up next and who he can work with.
I'm interested in his coffee. He seems like a man who'd have refined taste, so that might be interesting.
Drink this top coffee and it tastes like you've been swung 20 times. Actually, that's not a good selling point whatsoever. Where you feel like you haven't been. I don't know. Anyway, let's give an update on Matt Sydal. He has been off our screens recently, and he provided an update over the weekend on Twitter as to why that is. It was his birthday as well. Happy belated birthday to Matt Sydal. He said, "Thanks for the birthday, love. A brief update. I dislocated my knee a few weeks back, which is why I haven't been active in AEW. In good news, there were no tears in my ACL or PCL, which is fantastic news. That always sounds like it absolutely sucks when people do those ligaments. He's going to do some meditating and then be right back, better than ever. Good, great high flyer. Glad to hear it's, I say just, still wouldn't want it to happen to me, just a dislocated knee, and he'll be back on our screens after he's had a bit of a meditate."
Yeah, in due course.
You ever meditated?
No, I tried once, but my mind is that of a complete idiot, so I wasn't able to pull it off. However, I'm very receptive to the benefits of the practice. Sure.
Fair play.
Fair play. I was sitting there the other day thinking, where the hell's Matt Sydal? You know, even when he wasn't featured on like Dynamite and Rampage every week, he was still doing stuff on Dark and Elevation, working with younger wrestlers. I've really enjoyed having him around in AEW. He's just a really good complementary piece. So best wishes to him in his recovery. Fair play. Like he's a pretty chill guy, Matt Sydal.
What a trio that would be, by the way. The Martin brothers who debuted this mad, what was it called, the Red Eye, I saw on Twitter.
Yeah, that looks nuts. Yes, those guys are
that,
crazy.
I've seen it over the weekend, but imagine them and Matt Sydal, because Matt kept Dante busy briefly whilst Darius was recovering.
Imagine them and House of Black. That'd be really
You just want to see more spots like Fuego del Sol getting chinned.
getting punched out of the
That's
sky.
great, wasn't it? Well, let us know your thoughts on that and all today's news stories in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And subscribe to What Culture Wrestling, wherever you get your podcast from, for daily wrestling podcasts. Got the SmackDown review and probably by now the Rampage review out now, as well as the preview for Monday Night Raw. We are on the road to WrestleMania. Speaking of which, you can still get our beers in time for WrestleMania if you're in the UK or Europe. TopRopeBrewing.com is the place you need to head. 45 quid. We've got our own beer. It's called Clickbait Thumbnail, and it is fantastic.
Can't take the piss out of us now, can they?
No, exactly.
I like it.
A 5.1% YPA that pairs beautifully with The Fiend versus Goldberg. As I said, TopRopeBrewing.com. 10 beers, I believe it is. 45 quid. Free shipping if you put in the code Here's Why. And it will be with you in time for WrestleMania. So go and get that right now. TopRopeBrewing.com. Plus, you can let us know your thoughts and Twitter questions for tomorrow morning at What Culture WWE. Watch there. Follow both of us. Follow Andy Murray
at Andy H. Murray. The H stands for Happy Monday, losers.
Yeah.
It's no crocodile today.
No.
Or an alligator.
You gotta wait for that, baby.
Yeah.
You can follow me at Adam Wilborn. Follow us all at What Culture WWE. But for now, my thanks to Andy Murray. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you soon. That's what it does.
Gator does to, like, what do they eat? Like otters?
Do they?
Bye.